good, man? How you doing?
What's up?
Yay.
You had interviews for more than 10 minutes. What? You had interviews more than 10 minutes.
Okay, I have like a lot to say to all you guys who are watching this right now. First of all, I'm super proud of all of you for getting this far.
You guys are doing an awesome job. Keep it up.
Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we're so proud of like all the progress that you've made so far.
You know, things are always gonna get harder. Things are gonna get more challenging, but you know that's what BAP is for. It's like to help you meet the challenges of the future.
Whether it's schoolwork or BAP, or whether it's something that a passion that is really outside of college, I would say definitely pursue it and enjoy every single moment of college, because obviously there's an end to it, and definitely enjoy while you can.
Just do your best to have fun, do your best to enjoy yourself throughout college, and just keep in mind that, myself and all these other seniors, we love you guys and we're always here for you.
Thanks so much for an awesome semester.
I guess my favorite memory throughout all my years in BAP was when I was a CM in the fall. So I remember I was really nervous being a CM just because I looked up to my CMs when I was a candidate. So this kind of all culminated in lockdown, and I remember after the event and after we met all of our candidates, we got an email from one of the candidates, and she was actually just like, "Oh, thank you so much for planning this event. I had such a fun time. I really feel like I'm part of a family now." And that's when it really hit me that I was actually making an impact on BAP.
My favorite memory in BAP would have to be the first corporate mingle that I went to. At that point, I really didn't know if I was going to go into finance and marketing, and so I really went around and talked to everyone and really got their views. But it was after that where we went out to Japan afterwards, one of the best places that BAP goes to, and that was just a completely different dynamic. You could really you saw the professionals at the professional level with the corporate mingle, but you saw that they were just like you only a few years ago when you're at Japan.
So my story for joining BAP: when I was a freshman, I had great upperclassmen who were also joining BAP, pledging BAP at the same time. After seeing what they were going through and all the events that they were kind of going to, and how more professional they got, I was really interested. And maybe it was also because all my other friends were just also in the BAP, just going to BAP.
I remember a lot of my friends that joined in the fall had a lot of good things to say about it, and they were good friends of mine. I got along with them pretty well, and so I thought that I might as well just give it a shot and see what it can do for me, just like it had done for them.
I was always very active in extracurricular activities in high school, so just trying to look for something that, I was really passionate about. Rajiv's older brother, Chirag, used to be in BAP, and he recommended it to us.
My brother was in BAP when he was in college. He said it was awesome, so we came out to the open house, really loved the people we met, and then from there, it's just history. So we didn't really, plan to get super involved in it. We were just kind of going to pledge and go on and do our own thing, but I don't know, something along the way got us to stick around.
I've been feeling real good, came a long way from misunderstood. Far away from the days where I wouldn't wanna go home, cause I was afraid of the truth. See, I was scared to admit, the feeling was in the back of my head. Cause the point where line no longer works, so you have to stand up for how you wanna live. Tonight is the night that we're losing control. Tonight is the night we set it on. Everybody go. Everybody go. And I don't know no better, but as far as I came, it felt like forever. Seconds turn to hours, days turn to months, let a year pass by, but don't feel like much. So if I got one chance, I'ma make y'all dance. I'ma have as much fun as I can and figure out the rest when I edge out a plan. Tonight is the night that we're losing
Most embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
I have one embarrassing moment that is sort of embarrassing, but it also was sort of flattering. So last semester, I was meeting up with one of the candidates to just talk about like his experiences, and he wanted to meet up just to like talk. And something really funny that he told me was that he saw me as the mom of BAP. I think it actually like meant a lot to me because he also went ahead and said, "Oh, you know, like we see you as the mom because you're like really caring, you're like really approachable and like easy to talk to." So I guess when he put it in that perspective, I was like, "Oh, okay, it's like not such a bad thing after all."
At billiards this past fall, I guess a lot of people didn't really know who I was until this year. So that's always embarrassing when someone asks me if I'm a candidate, and I'm like, no, I'm not actually a candidate. And I went up to meet some, there were like two girls standing there, and I'm like, hey, like, are you guys candidates? Like, do you guys want to talk? And they're like, actually, we're both leaders. They're like, are you a leader? I'm like, oh, I'm actually on the e-board. And I just kind of stared at both of them. I was like, this is pretty awkward. I should probably know who you guys are.
Sometimes, like, you get faces and names mixed up, and then you just go, hey, X, when it's actually Y. And, you have to learn to live those down.
Oh, there was this one time when, actually, this last lockdown, Rajiv's brother, Chirag, came to visit, and I introduced myself to him as Chirag, and he said he was kind of confused because his name was Chirag, and that was kind of embarrassing because it was in front of Rajiv and Munesh, and they were like, "You're not Chirag," so that was embarrassing.
I think the most embarrassing one was when during leader auction when they pulled out my picture from my high school. And if I mention this, you're gonna put this up again. So hopefully you don't.
Every moment in BAP is an embarrassing moment for Anju.
You really think?
I think everyone gets embarrassed in BAP, and I think that's a really good thing. So, pretty proud of those moments too.
So when I found out I was going to be next year's treasurer, I think, well, first of all, they kind of pranked me a little bit.
First of all, I need to say that I pulled this off to Amy as well. So when Varun called me, at first he was like, unfortunately, the sentence started off with unfortunately, so obviously I thought that I didn't get elected. And then he went on saying that unfortunately you'll be stuck with 100 reimbursements throughout your senior year. And I was like, wait, what? And then he was like, congratulations. And I did exactly the same thing to Amy, so she was really scared at first.
In the beginning of the phone call, they were like, oh, I'm really sorry, I hope your senior year will go well because you'll be doing like 200 reimbursements. And I was kind of stunned at first because it didn't process.
Did I have a crush in that? I don't think so. Maybe.
Yeah, so I should say I do have a crush on Rajiv. Him and I are very close.
I guess Munesh. Munesh is probably my biggest crush in that.
But there's also David Liu, Evan Fung, list goes on.
I've had too many crushes in that, I'd have to say. And because of that, it's this many-headed beast.
Maybe. We'll leave that secret.
So anything I would say to the old e-board, you guys did a really great job.
I love all of them. They've been awesome. They've helped a lot. And I wish them all the best.
I would say that I think they're underestimating the amount of fun that we can have as a new e-board. I think that we're going to give them a run for their money.
Hey, good luck. Because you guys are in for a hell of a year. B, have fun.
At the end of the day, this experience is yours, so you shouldn't ever really like try to live to others' expectations, and only that. Just like make sure that you're happy with wherever you are and whatever you're doing.
More than that, I'm just gonna miss like hanging out with everybody. Life's gonna change a lot, obviously, and it's gonna be kind of sad to spend more time with my computer than anybody else. I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss seeing the people because at school, it's so easy to see like, Munesh and Rajiv dancing on the third floor, or like Donesi making fun of Ankit. So definitely gonna miss those moments.
That in a single word to me is, wow, one word. Jeez, it's amazing.
I definitely describe BAP as a family.
Awesome.
I would say invaluable.
Comfort.
Okay, BAP to me is like a jukebox. Just like a jukebox, you can get, any song that you want. Honestly, like BAP to me, it was always there. Like whether I'm like down or happy, I could get any happy song or, a sad song that can really, pat me on the back.
It's so cheesy.
Why? But it really is.
Say BAP has been a challenge to me, but it's been one that's been very rewarding, and it's taught me a lot about myself.
That experience, I guess, just to have those friends it's pure amazingness.
The bar closes and you feel like falling down. I'll carry you home tonight.